All right. Uh, Tried to run through this demo a bunch of times and got kind of confused because I have made the data all crazy. So I think I've got it this time though. So here is where we basically are. Anytime that we have an active usage record, it's going to continue to do what it does today and sync over all the values that it was previously syncing, as well as this new account association field. So if it was blank before, or if it was, actually, we can watch this work here. So we'll change this to active. So you can see this one here is blank and it has a status of terminated. We'll go ahead and save these rows. And the other piece that I need to show you is this regulated one. We're going to change this to terminated and watch it hopefully not change because enterprise, regulated, and premium service level accounts are always active. Even if their usage record gets terminated, it's not going to get handled by this logic. It's just going to remain active. All right. So we're going to run this and then refresh the data. And so what we would expect is, since we changed these account associations, we're going to expect them to change from C to B and D respectively. Since we changed this to terminated, but this is a regulated service level account, we're going to expect this, this status to actually remain active, and then everything else should look pretty much the same. So let's see. All right, perfect. So, and previously this was terminated, but we flipped it. We put a usage record on that was active, and so it processed the account association field and also flipped it back to active. So awesome. And you can see we terminated this regulated account and it is still active. And also that will always set. So if this no status updates is false and it is an enterprise, regulated, or premium account, basically it will always process this SparkPost account status to active. Won't let it be terminated if it's an enterprise account. So I think that's everything. If that logic doesn't make sense, let me know. But the way that it works now, by the way, if it matters, is, I won't bore you too much with this, but basically everything that was in place before. Let's take a look at this one. So this is the original batch, and that's some violent scrolling, sorry. We just added this final account status batch. So after it finishes, it's just going to kick off this next batch. So what that means is it'll always be done processing the usage information before it kicks off this new batch. And then, of course, we already talked about what we added here. So this account association piece works the same as the rest of the data in this processing. It just gets populated if there were any changes, and we have an active usage record. And then this is also a new piece. If we have an active usage record and no status updates is false, it's going to change the SparkPost status final field to active. Or if it's already active, it won't update it again to try and keep things quick when it's running through. And then finally, this is actually just something I have in here for testing, so we can go ahead and delete that now. But yes, this is the piece that actually updates the service level field. Or sorry, not service level, the SparkPost status field, the SparkPost status final. So, and we talked about the logic, but again, if it is ever one of these final active service levels, enterprise, regulated, or premium, it is going to update it to active if it's not already active. Other than that, If it is supposed to be active based on the best usage record, it'll update it to active. If it's supposed to be terminated based on the best usage record, it will update it to terminated. So pretty simple. And I've got the deployment rolling. I'm actually about to start that deployment. So as soon as it gets done, I'll rerun this in production, and I think we're all set.